So, unfortunately, the first documented trade I've taken on USD Canada has been a huge loss, or not a huge loss, but it was a minus $1,000. So I took a trade on April 8th that hit the stop loss on earlier today on April 10th, and we hit the 1% stop loss, so we lost 1% of our account. That's $1,000 of paper trading money. This this trade is over 3 days, so it's more of a swing trade. I don't know for sure if that's what I want to specialize in, but this is sort of the trade we took, or the trade I took. I thought it was going to be a shorter trade that was either going to go down or up to the moon right away, but it kind of stalled. It took a while, and then eventually it just trickled downwards. So a lot of a lot of things were wrong with this trade, and I really shouldn't have taken it. And here's why. The reasons I took this trade was because it was off of an order block and a liquidity sweep, and then it broke structure to the upside. So what I was waiting for was a good entry point off of this, and I identified that an order block, a fair value gap, and equilibrium were all approximately the same place. So I decided that if I took this trade here, which was within equilibrium and the order block, and was on a break of structure to the upside, it was on a bit of a break of structure to the upside. I took it when the price was around here. I thought it would be a sniper entry. I thought that it was pretty much guaranteed to go up to the moon, but I was wrong. And I think one of the reasons that this didn't work out was because, first of all, I only had two extra confluences. This was order block and equilibrium. I did not have the fair value gap. And by the time it retraced through the fair value gap, it broke below it, and that would have been a red flag for me if I just waited for this fair value gap, and then it just kept going down into the depths, and I got stomped out. So what I will do next time is I'll wait for every single confluence I have, which is liquidity sweep plus break of structure plus order block plus fair value gap plus equilibrium, and then I will take a trade. Another thing that went wrong is I set the take profit a bit too ambitious. I set it so that it would take profit all the way over here, which was definitely a lot and definitely too much. And if I had set it, or at least wanted to take profits here at this liquidity sweep, it would have hit. So if I had just been a little bit less ambitious with this, a little bit less greedy, I actually probably would have made a profit. But unfortunately, I did not do that. Another thing that was really bad about this trade was because this trade was over multiple days. You have to keep track of the news over multiple days, and the market the market will shift drastically. And what happened when I took the trade? After I took the trade, this is yesterday, FOMC. The day before that, President Trump spoke, and the day I took the trade, these last couple of days were really kind of there's nothing happening. So I thought the coast was clear and I could take a trade, but then we got hit with a president speech and FOMC, and today we had three CPIs. So overall, this is a horrible time to take a trade, especially these last 3 days. And I can kind of even see like last 3 days have been a pretty big decline, and I don't exactly know why that is, but the recent news is probably something to be a cause for blame for this. And another reason is when I set this take profit and I set this stop loss, all I did was I just looked at this green and red box. I just clicked sell, and then I set the prices here and here. So I'm basically just gambling, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So overall, I have a lot to learn. And first of all, I need to learn exactly how to use TradingView because I don't know how to do that yet. Second of all, I need to learn to be more careful and only take trades off of multiple confluences. And third, I need to pay more attention to the news. That's all I really have so far.